Soft Skills and Personality T. Ravikandran Introduction 1 Lesson 1 Week 1 Unit 1 Highlights of Developing Soft Skills and Personality. About 15,000 students from India and abroad, around 3,000 gave exams 8 weeks from July 18, 2016 to September 9, 2016. Each week, 6 lectures of 25 minutes, 2.5 hours total, 20 hours, 48 lectures. Highlights of Developing Soft Skills and Personality Week 1 Module 1 Lecture 1 Course Introduction, How to learn this course. Emphasis on experiential learning. Learning as change in behavior. Preparedness, receptivity, and resilience for change. Holistic approach, physical, mental, emotional, psychological, social, cultural, and spiritual levels. Highlights of Developing Soft Skills and Personality Week 1, Module 2, Lecture 2 Human Perceptions, Understanding People. Soft skills are people skills. 80% of your happiness is determined by other people, so you need to work on your soft skills and develop your personality to achieve what you want in your life. But, you need to be sure of what you want in your life. To be clearly purpose-oriented, you need to begin with the end in mind. Each day you need to begin a task with the result in mind. You should stop doing any task that will not add any value to your life and development of your personality. Highlights of Developing Soft Skills and Personality Week 1, Module 3, Lecture 3 Human Perceptions, Understanding People. Human perceptions determine proper understanding in relationships. Perceptions are bound to be different, often contradictory. Don't be guided by prejudice. Seek first to understand and then to be understood. Stephen Covey. Highlights of Developing Soft Skills and Personality Week 1, Module 4, Lecture 4 Types of Soft Skills, Self-Management Skills. Self-Management Skills Set 1. Self-Awareness 2. Self-Confidence 3. Mindset 4. Emotional Balance 5. Stress Handling 6. Coping with Failure 7. Patience, Tolerance, and Trustworthiness 8. Perceptiveness 9. Spiritual Intelligence. When you develop your emotional intelligence and live with high spiritual intelligence, your life will be so clear and transparent that even if anyone speaks badly of you, no one would believe it. Highlights of Developing Soft Skills and Personality Week 1, Module 5, Lecture 5 Towards Excellence, Developing Potential Towards Excellence, Outstanding Feature, Possessing good qualities of high degree. Identifying potentiality for excellence. Pursuing excellence by strengthening the inner core. Law of abundance versus poverty of mind. Choices made out of fear followed by regret versus the ones made out of courage and ends in fulfillment. Processing excellence, making radical changes and making constant improvement. Moving from one vision/mission to other. Enhanced vision/mission. Self-actualization, highest level of growth. Need actualizing of one's potential, uniqueness and seeking self-fulfillment. Although few people achieve self-actualization fully, it is important to aspire for it, as the unrealist and unactualist people remain unhappy throughout their lives. Highlights of Developing Soft Skills and Personality Week 1, Module 6, Lecture 6 Need Achievement, Spiritual Intelligence. David McClelland, Affiliation, Power, Achievement. The desire to excel, NACHPQ, IQ, EQ, and SQ. Dana Zohar's Spiritual Intelligence. 12 Underlying Principles, Self-Awareness, Spontaneity, Being Vision and Value-Led, Holism, Compassion, Celebration of Diversity, Field Independence, Humility, Tendency to ask fundamental why questions, Ability to reframe, Positive use of adversity, Sense of vocation. Act from higher motivations. Live life as a project with sensitivity towards goodness, truth, and beauty. Highlights of Developing Soft Skills and Personality Week 2, Module 1, Lecture 7 Conflict Resolution Skills, Win-win solution. Conflicts, disagreements, struggles, fights as part of life. Destructive or constructive ways of resolving conflicts. What to say and not say. Escalate/eliminate conflicts. 3 levels, negotiation, mediation, arbitration. A win-win attitude. Peace and harmony comes by solving the conflicts. Peace comes not from the absence of conflicts but from the ability to cope up with it. Highlights of Developing Soft Skills and Personality Week 2, Module 2 and 3, Lecture 8 and 9 Conflict Resolution Skills, Interpersonal Conflicts, resolving conflicts, looking at both sides, giving contingency to the third side. Conflict Resolution Skills and Process 2 Conflict Situations, 1 Husband-wife 2. Father-son discuss solutions to 2 conflicts at interpersonal level. Highlights of developing soft skills and personality. Week 2, Module 4, Lecture 10 Types of Conflicts, Becoming a Conflict Resolution Expert. Discussed other ways of resolving conflicts. Emphasizing need instead of demanding solution. Types of conflicts, intra/interpersonal and intra/intergroup. Toughest is the intrapersonal one. Why conflicts are seen in a negative perspective? Why you need to see it in a positive perspective. Helps increase in productivity, intimacy in relationships and growth for self. Resolving types, avoiding, accommodating, attacking, collaborating, competing, compromising. Becoming an expert, embrace conflicts, test your abilities, resolve them. Conflicts are hidden opportunities to strengthen your personality and develop harmonious relationships. 2 aspects which are important for your personal as well as professional success. Highlights of developing soft skills and personality. Week 2, Module 5, Lecture 11 Types of Stress, Self-awareness about stress caused. Self-awareness about stress. Stress is an imbalance between situational demand and individual supply. All people, all living things get stressed. Good stress, eustress, and bad stress, distress. Highlights of developing soft skills and personality. Week 2, Module 6, Lecture 12 Regulating Stress, Make the best out of stress. Stress should be regulated for strengthening oneself and remaining cheerful, for completing jobs in time and create time for new jobs, or just relax with family or friends. Developing personal health habits, staying fit, eating in time, and sleeping well at night are important. Being mindful in whatever you do, and working with a plan and taking frequent breaks from your work. Concluded with some simple tips for quick relief from stress, such as taking a cold or hot shower, talking to a friend, walking in a natural setting, listening to favorite/soothing music, deep breathing, watching a favorite movie, reading a favorite novel, or pages from motivating book, going to a temple, shopping in a mall, eating your favorite food and laughing. Highlights of developing soft skills and personality. Week 3, Module 1, Lecture 13 Habits, Guiding Principles. Habits are unconscious, behavioral responses to stimuli. Cleared some presumptions associated with it, such as you can form and change them easily. Not all habits are easily formed, especially the good ones. Guiding principles to identify good and bad habits. Bad habits, even changed, will still leave an indelible mark on your character. Story of the nail on the wall. Highlights of developing soft skills and personality. Week 3, Module 2, Lecture 14 Habits, Identifying Good and Bad Habits. Story, the doctor and the patient. Both good habits and bad habits are formed by peer group influence and/or environment. But much depends on the individual perception and belief to retain a good habit or to change a bad habit. Story, the mother who loved her son so much. Forming bad habits are dangerous and extremely harmful. Therefore, it is better to nip a bad habit in the bud itself. Highlights of developing soft habits. The habit cycle. Discussed about the importance of forming good habits because everything we do happens to be part of our habit formation. Getting up in the bed to going back to it. Habit cycle, thought/stimulus, action/reaction, reward/punishment, habit formation, character/personality, action/reaction, success/failure, the decision to change, Rayu's decision, in R.K. Narayan's guide, to change from a sinner to a martyr and saint. Circumstance do not make a man, it reveals him. Writers like William Golding asserts that the beast is within us. But R.K. Narayan implies that the God is also within us. Conclusion, the ability to form bad habits as well as good habits lies within us. Highlights of developing soft skills and personality. Week 3, Module 4, Lecture 16 Habits, Breaking Bad Habits. Why is that some are able to change their habits in a lightning second and others are not able to do in ages? The answer lies in their level of self-awareness, correct perceptions of reality, and using dopamine, chemical that induces pleasure, in a constructive manner. Dopamine plays a crucial role in forming addictive habits. Bad habits are usually formed in those circumstances where it is easy to seek pleasure, by which you are also able to avoid painful or disagreeable experiences. The ZEIGARNIK effect highlights a compulsive need to complete. Human nature is to finish what we start, and, if it is not finished, we experience dissonance. Highlights of Developing Soft Skills and Personality Week 3, Module 5, Lecture 17 Habits, Using ZEIGARNIK Effect for Productivity. Since unfinished activity gives anxiety, it is important to focus on an activity and stick to it till its completion. If you start it, finish it. Don't leave it in between. This is an important growth habit you need to inculcate in your personality. This knowledge also helps in beating procrastination. You realize that it is just the starting trouble. Once you start somehow, you will finish it anyhow. Unfinished tasks use large amount of mental resources by occupying and blocking premium space but refusing to go away until you finish it. That is why you should stop watching any teleserials or play video games. Internalization of the ZEIGARNIK effect can give you the much needed intrinsic motivation to achieve or excel in any activity. You can rewire your brain to seek completions, as it takes you to resolution of tension and adds to the feel-good factor. Highlights of Developing Soft Skills and Personality Week 3, Module 6, Lecture 18 Habits, Forming Success Habits. Replacing a bad habit with a good habit. Unfinished task will hang heavy in your brain, causing you less space for focusing and concentrating on new activities. Some habits of highly successful people worth inculcating in you. 1. Be extremely hard-working. 2. Do the extra work with a smile, even if you don't get paid. 3. Never look at your watch and work. Work till you complete, so that your mind stays calm and you can sleep peacefully each night. 5. Focus on the most important goal. 6. Never spend more time on something that can be completely avoided. 7. Concentrate 100%, you will finish it faster than the rest. Highlights of Developing Soft Skills and Personality Week 4, Module 1, Lecture 19 Communication, Significance of Listening. Looked at listening as an integral part of communication. Cleared some misconceptions about listening. Like, to be a good speaker, you don't have to be a listener. Only speaking consumes energy, not listening. Difference between hearing and listening. Hearing is physical, while listening is a mental activity that involves reception, selection, organization, assimilation, interpretation, evaluation, and response. The first step to become a good listener is to keep one's mind open and free from any prejudice. Highlights of Developing Soft Skills and Personality Week 4, Module 2, Lecture 20 Communication, Active Listening. Good communication is good listening. Good listening is an active, integrated communication skill that demands energy and know-how. It is purposeful, powerful, and productive. Active listening, whole-body listening. Tips for becoming an active listener: be courteous and considerate, don't interrupt, note down important points, minimize self-talk, stay focused, encourage, acknowledge efforts, summarize, seek clarifications, use silence, conclude with a good feeling. Highlights of Developing Soft Skills and Personality Week 4, Module 3, Lecture 21 Communication, Barriers to Active Listening. Barriers to active listening: physical barriers, external noise, inside chats. People-related barriers, physiological, psychological. Other barriers: inadequate language base, partial listening, disinterestedness, prejudging, hatred/love for the speaker, diffidence, overenthusiasm, intolerance, deep-rooted beliefs, positive bias/influence. Highlights of Developing Soft Skills and Personality Week 4, Module 4, Lecture 22 Telephone Communication, Basic Telephone Skills. Various aspects of telephone communication. Phone calls are an important aspect of human communication. You can make or mar it. Different from oral, face-to-face communication. Keep a pen and paper, don't miss important point, number. Smile, your voice will be different when you do it. Be patient, Don't rush, make the other person speak. Don't interrupt, never lose your temper, don't eat or chew or munch, stop reading, typing, verbal encouragement, I see, tell me more, go on. Highlights of Developing Soft Skills and Personality Week 4, Module 5, Lecture 23, Telephone Communication, Advanced Telephone Skills. Effectiveness needs clarity in communication and active listening. Enunciate clearly, frogs or frocks, lab staff or laptops. Steps involved in holding simultaneous calls: organizing yourself, organizing the desk, knowing your equipment, norms for making phone calls properly, ending a call, noting important information by using a format, facing challenges like delivering bad news. Important, you should earn the other's respect. Highlights of Developing Soft Skills and Personality Week 4, Module 6, Lecture 24, Telephone Communication, Essential Telephone Skills. More challenges: handling difficult callers, dealing with angry callers. Essential telephone skills: manage your voice, be an active listener, be cheerful, know your caller, replace fear with confidence, be polite, avoid jargons, anticipate problems, consider calls as opportunities. You should be the person anybody wants to talk to. Further reference: Developing Soft Skills and Personality YouTube channel link, https://www.youtube.com/channel/uk7rf2fjamwkshta/videos, view equals 0 and sort equals dd and live_view equals 500 and flow equals grid. Entel link, http://nptl.ac.in/courses/1091041007